Hey everyone, it's Simone Watson. Usually Thursday is Authortube day, but I'm like, I'm already filming, so hey, let's go for it. Today I want to talk about the term high concept because I feel like there's a lot of confusion about what exactly high concept means. Some people say high concept means your story, book or film. Some people say high concept means it can be pitched with some comp titles. Some people say high concept means it can be pitched in one sentence. Some people say it means that it's like a movie pitch, which they basically mean has some comp titles and is one sentence. These things are kind of true, but not exactly. Any story can be pitched in 1 to 3 sentences. Like pretty much any story can be pitched in 1 to 3 sentences. And as a filmmaker or like as a screenwriter, you do learn to do this. Just like authors learn to do this, people in the book industry learn to do this, to condense the story to a few sentences and tell you, here's what happens, blah, blah, and blah. High concept means that the main selling point of the book is the concept itself rather than the execution of that concept. So even though there may be 2 different books that I can pitch in 1 to 3 sentences, for which one of those concepts am I going to say, that concept intrigues me, rather than the one that I'm going to hear and say, okay, that concept is okay, but I need to see how it is written, how it's handled, how it's executed. Of course, you could have something that's high concept and it could be terrible. It could be like not well written, but the selling points of it are in the concept. So, and what makes it unique is the concept itself. And this happens a lot in sci-fi or fantasy, that you have something that's unique based on the concept. Okay, so Muppets in Space. We already know, based on those 3 words that are in the title, they're taking the Muppets, they're putting them in space. That's high concept. Another thing, let me see. A lot of the books that I'm already looking forward to in 2018 and 2019 are high concept. Books that if your book takes a certain trope and like reverses it. For example, a princess must save the prince of such and such a place from, there's one like that, Stain by A.G. Howard, where the princess is mute and has to save the prince and like the whole kingdom. Okay, that's high concept because I could tell you just those few sentences and you know what makes that story unique, and you know generally the appeal of it based on those few sentences. Something that is low concept, and low concept is not bad, okay? Because sometimes I think people will think, oh, if it's low concept, that means that it's cliche. Not exactly. Low concept means the idea itself is something that we've seen before, but it's executed well. Or it doesn't even have to be executed well because, of course, a story could be not entertaining. It could still be in either one of these categories. But basically that the appeal of it depends on the execution. So if you say a movie about a man and woman who meet at work and fall in love, I'm guessing that there are a bunch of movies like this. I can't really think of them off the top of my head. But if we've seen it before, that's fine. It just needs to be executed well. Or you know what? Sitcoms. Sitcoms are a great example of this. Most sitcoms pretty much follow like the same kind of thing. Like you could see the same plot line done over and over in different sitcoms. Particularly like if it's like a sitcom for kids, the teen that sneaks out of the house to go to some kind of forbidden thing, you know what I mean? We see that same storyline over and over in sitcoms. So that's low concept because we're used to seeing that basic storyline. But the way that it is executed is what makes it, entertaining or not, sellable or not, appealing to audiences or not. So I hope that this is helpful to you. yeah, let me know if you'd like to see another video about this, or if you have any more questions about what high concept is, and I will give a link in the description to an article that gives more information. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll probably see you Monday. Bye.